Alrighty, Kelsey, how are you today?
Hi, James. I love your background.
Ah, thank you. It's very picturesque, isn't it?
It feels like I'm right back.
Well,
Right
you would know better than I would for sure. So, Kelsey, after the way season three ended, give us a little tease. Of course, no spoilers. How crazy are things going to be as we start out right away this season?
No, I'm really bad with this no spoilers thing. I mean, it's crazy. We pick up right where we left off, and yeah, it doesn't slow down for a minute.
Yeah, I think that's about right, and that's an understatement. What you just said, people find that out soon enough. So Monica's first priority always been Tate as a dad. I totally get that, and she's always wanted to keep him safe. So given that what you just said, I mean, does that kind of add fuel to the fears of that she's had about the Dutton family, and are we going to see that creep back up this season as well?
Yeah, she's had it, man. She has had it. But I think it's also I think seeing Tate, or rather seeing the Dutton and Tate come out and Tate was really kind of the last straw. And she was like, I got to get out of here for his sake, you know? Um, so, and I think that that actually does kind of move them forward to a new chapter that that brings out things we haven't seen in either character.
She gives us that wry smile, which makes us know that something good is coming. Okay, so Monica and
Trying no
Casey.
spoilers.
Yeah, got his hip it. Monica and Casey's relationship has always been a really complicated one, to say the least. Could these events, though, in a weird way, could these events actually help bring them closer together because they felt, facing the possibility of maybe losing each other, or could it be the opposite, actually?
Okay. Also spoilers. I think that I think that they, in order to fight for each other, they need to fight with each other this season. Or at least that's what they do. And but yeah, but then at the same time, I think that, this season ends in a way that's just I don't know, they've never been in this position before.
And
Like,
for
I feel like
them,
I'm speaking in riddles right
no, for
now.
them, that says a lot, though. To me, that speaks volumes about what's going
Okay,
on with them.
okay, good, good.
Okay, so fans know from past experience that, I mean, no one's safe on this show, and
No.
Taylor's certainly not afraid to kill off characters in the show. So, with fans still on edge about the fate of John Dutton, I'll ask it to you this way, because I know you can't say anything, obviously. If John didn't make it, how do you think Monica would react to that?
Um, oh God. I think that listen, I think she did find a respect for John Dutton in the last season, and realizing that they are fighting for the same thing. They're fighting for their family. Um, they have different ways of going about it. um, but no, I think she would feel the loss and maybe some relief.
It's kind of weird how that works both ways, isn't it? I know you don't want to say it like that because you obviously don't want anything to happen to anyone, but is it kind of the thing where you kind of put yourself in her position in that regard, but at the same time you're like, well, no, I don't want anything to happen to him, but
Of course, yeah, of course. But no, yeah, it's not easy being married to a Dutton.
obviously Monica's very strong. We've seen that in the past. Do we actually see from her? Even you were talking about fighting. Are we going to see even more strength and more fight from her this season, maybe than we ever have?
Yes. Yes.
And she says that with a very convincing nod, too. I feel bad for her because she can't say anything. And I know and she knows, and you guys can't yet. So it seems like things are getting more and more dangerous with each passing season on the show,
That's
Kelsey. And there's been a lot of talk. I've seen what fans are saying about you and your character during the hiatus. They've had a lot of time to talk, Kelsey. So, how worried should fans be about Monica heading into the season?
um I know, honestly, I've been so impressed. Like, the fans pick up on like the slightest thing, like even when I'm on the phone with Casey, like I didn't even notice this, like it's really, really impressive. So maybe they know more. honestly, than I do of what's going to happen. I mean, Taylor does know how the whole show will end. I think he's really known that from the beginning. And so I think, we'll just all have fun kind of in doing this dance until we get there.
And really quickly before I let you go, Kelsey, do you have a favorite episode this season that's just so Monica?
I love the is this a spoiler? I love the fight with Casey, actually. That was maybe one of my favorites.
I don't think you fighting with Casey's really a spoiler, just because I feel like that's going to happen at some point anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's going out on a limb. Well, you guys will see it all. You guys will see it all start on season 4 when Yellowstone returns on Sunday, November the 11th on Paramount Network. Kelsey, thank you so much for the time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.